What's going on, everybody? It's JA for today's video. We're talking the latest YEEZY leak. Plus, we have a YEEZY Gap update. But to kick things off, we're going to talk about today's big 350 release. You had two colors to choose from, Bone or Onyx. Let me know how you guys did. For me personally, I skipped out on the Bone pair, put in a raffle on the confirmed app for my daughter's size, and Adidas went ahead and blessed me. So very curious to know how you guys did. It seems like Adidas is putting more stock into the confirmed app versus YEEZY supply. So just drop your feedback on how you guys did for today's YEEZY release. So that's gonna finish off the month of June, which actually was a great month when it comes to YEEZY releases. A lot of diversity, some variety. My favorite release definitely had to be the 700 MMVN laceless phosphor. So let me know, what were some of your favorite releases for the month of June? And unfortunately, it looks like the YEEZY Foam Runner Sand has now been delayed. Those joints are set to drop in full family sizing. So be on the lookout for those joints coming up later this year. So we got a YEEZY Gap update, which actually comes from a report from Gap's Q1 financials. In a statement, it mentions online sales are down 17% and store sales down by 10% compared to last year, with slow demand, ongoing inventory delays, and ongoing COVID-related lockdowns. So no mention of YEEZY Gap. Only once prompted by a question from an attendee did Gap touch bases on the YEEZY Gap engineered by Balenciaga collab, stating that Gap is looking forward to expand the collection into 2022. So no mention of the mainline YEEZY Gap line, which it seems like Ye has abandoned now for the new YEEZY Gap engineered by Balenciaga, of which Gap just made a slight mention that they were going to continue on with that going into 2022. So let me know what you guys think about that. What are your thoughts on the whole YEEZY Gap Balenciaga collection? In my opinion, I would love to see them go back to the OG kind of YEEZY Gap collab that they teased previously. And speaking of the YEEZY Gap collab, we have some leaked images courtesy of Donda's Place of some YEEZY Gap looks from Wyoming. Of course, these images feature the OG Knit Runner Sulfur. And speaking of the Knit Runner, it looks like we have a brand new YEEZY leak. These images come from Prestige CT, which looks like a sneaker shop located in the Connecticut area. These images were brought to us by the YEEZY Archive 2, so make sure you guys give them a follow. So this is the upcoming YEEZY Knit Runner Faded Azure. So this is the latest addition to the YEEZY Knit Runner. Colorway is very interesting. You have a combination of a green, blue, almost with this spray paint effect. And then of course you have a blue liner displaying your size clearly. So these joints are very interesting. This is a leak that kind of came out of nowhere. I had no idea about these joints, but I gotta say, first impressions, colorway, very refreshing. Now, when it comes to the Knit Runner in general, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this model. So it's one of the newer YEEZY silhouettes. They have a very interesting shape. I love the view from the top down. Almost kind of gives me a foam runner vibe, but then you have this tough knit material surrounding the entire base of the shoe. So for me, these align with Ye's vision, laceless, something you can slide on. And the color choice here definitely reminds me of the OG YEEZY Gap Wyoming type of vibe. Vibrant, interesting colors, combinations that normally you wouldn't mesh together, but just work so well together. So for me, this sneaker right here definitely reminds me of that OG YEEZY Gap vibe. So I'm a big fan of this colorway. I feel like you have no other sneaker on the market that can provide this type of look. The only issue I have is with the shape of this silhouette. From this particular angle, these joints look like just like boats on your feet. I can't get over it. Basically, checking these joints out from images, they look great, but I feel like on feet, just from certain angles, the vibe is just throwing me off, and it makes it so you can really only wear these joints like with baggy pants to kind of achieve that cool look. So I'm really digging this colorway. It screams YEEZY, it's vibrant, it's something interesting, and it's a colorway that you really can't get with any other sneaker on the market, but it's just the Knit Runner shape. I just can't get on board with it, which is why I only have the OG. I passed on the second color, and because of the shape of these joints, I'm probably gonna be passing on this colorway as well. In my opinion, the knit runner just, for some reason, it didn't live up to the hype. And I feel like this is a silhouette that I want to see YEEZY move on to the V2. So back to the images leaked by Donda's Place. Take a look at this early sample of the knit runner and you guys see what I'm talking about. The shape of these, in my opinion, is far more superior than the retail version that we got. To me, these joints are far chunkier, they have a cooler look, while the retail version to me just came out somewhat flat and dull with a very odd shape that I just feel like doesn't work well wearing them on feet. So for that reason, I would like to see YEEZY make an improvement on this model. You know, the V1 colorways were cool, but the shape just threw it off. I would like to see Adidas and YEEZY move on to the V2 to really perfect this model, because I love the concept. I just don't like the way that the final retail came out. And I guess it could be due to production. Sometimes when we get samples, once it goes through the full production line, it sometimes becomes difficult to mass produce. Thus, we get something that kind of differs from the sample that we may have found in love with. I love the knit runner boot. Because those exist, I probably won't be copying any more of the knit runners until they drop a V2 or come up with something different, because it feels like for every knit runner colorway that drops, the first thing that people say is, imagine this colorway on the knit runner boot. So let me know what you guys think about the upcoming YEEZY knit runner Faded Azure. These joints are currently scheduled to drop. It looks like sometime later this year. No date is set in stone as of yet, so maybe they could be dropping early 2023, but I like the color. You know, I wanted to get on board, but I just gotta keep it honest with you guys, man. The shape, but salute though. So we're gonna wrap up today's video here. Drop your feedback on all of the topics covered today. If you enjoyed today's video, support the channel. Drop a thumbs up. I'm JA. Stay safe, stay blessed. And I'm out, y'all. Huge salute.